Hello everybody, how are you? Today I'm unboxing of this traveler's notebook that I really wanted from long time ago. This is the Narita edition, the airport edition. I couldn't buy this before because every time I use the airport, I use the other international airport in Tokyo area, that is Haneda. It's closer to the city, closer to my house, and it's a lot easier to go to Haneda than go to Narita. And also, so many flights they depart from Haneda, and so I couldn't go to Narita because I didn't use the airport until this summer when I traveled to Hong Kong. So finally, I have my traveler's notebook airport edition. And what I love about this one is that it has a illustration in the cover. It says "Fly to the Wall" from Japan, and it has the Mount Fuji and this super cute airplane. So it's a brown traveler's notebook. I own a blue, the first blue that was released when it was a special edition, and the olive green that was released the first day of their anniversary. So these are the only traveler's notebooks I own. My husband has a passport size in camel color, and he used that for work, for little to carry a little notebook. And I'm so very happy. Like many friends, they ask me, "Oh, I can get that for you," but I really wanted to get it by myself because I think part of the fun, part of the emotion is to do it by yourself, to go there and see the shop. And I don't know, the atmosphere is very important for me. So I was really happy waiting for this thing so many years. So let's go into open this. I went to Hong Kong in August. I think it was August or July. I can't even remember. It was last summer, and I didn't have time to open this until now. It's a little bit sad. It has been sitting there, and I already know what is the purpose of this traveler's notebook. I'm going to use for my stationery related work. So I have the blue one dedicated to my work in the radio. The olive one is personal. Like I use, like first I was thinking I'm gonna use the olive for hiking and the blue for other kind of trips, but finally I'm using the olive for all my trips and also hiking. So I'm just changing the insert. And this one is gonna be for stationery related work, so that's gonna be so much fun. I really love this paper. I'm gonna keep it as a memento. This is really beautiful. I love this logo so much. Let's open it. I know every brown is different, every camel is different. Also the olive one has different shades, but let's see how is this one. So when you purchase the traveler's notebook, it always comes in this cotton bag that you can carry later in your bag if you want, if you are the kind of person that don't like to get scratches. But I think scratches are part of natural life of leather, and I like to see how leather changes with the use. So I never use this to carry it unless I need to carry more stuff. It's kind of like a bag, like whatever other kind of bag, but I always carry my traveler's notebook on my back or my backpack without any kind of protection, unless I'm going hiking, and then I have like a waterproof bag. And then the other thing you get there is like some, this is some note. I think it's oh, how to care for leather items. Okay, so it's explaining things, and then you have a spare elastic. It's usually a different color than the one is included there. This one is orange, so it will be very beautiful with brown. I don't even know what's the elastic, the original one that is here. So I just want to see the back first. So I'm touching, I think, yeah, this is the back of the notebook. I'm so excited to see. Wow, that's a beautiful brown. I can see already it has a little bit of different color there. Wow, this is a really beautiful brown, very, very chocolate brown. Oh my God. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Oh my God. It's really, really beautiful. I love this brown. It's very, very chocolate kind of. Oh my God. It's really beautiful. And the original elastic is brown. Okay. It's very, very nice. Okay, it says here, Traveler's Notebook, Traveler's Company Japan, made in Thailand. They do their leather covers in Thailand, and they do, like there's something Traveler's Notebook never tells, because they feel there's no need to tell good things about their company, but they actually work with a group of workers that they do sustainable. Oh my God, I can't talk. Sustainable work. How to say that? It's like they do, like, it's kind of like a fair trade or something like that. It's like they pay, even if it's made in Thailand, that it might sound like salaries are cheaper there. Yes, salaries might be cheaper there, but Traveler's Notebook take care of the people that work for them in a very nice way, and they are sure that their work environment is also good, and they also take care of the environment by using tan things that they don't do damage on nature. So there's so many good things about the company that they usually don't tell, because they think is something that all companies should do. They are not better than others, but I actually think it's something very nice the way they work. And the reason they do this leather thing in Thailand is like in Japan, leather is crazy expensive. Yeah, so if you are a fan of superior labor, they use leathers from Japan, also from Italy, and also from sometimes other countries like France, but is actually very expensive. Leather in Japan is very expensive. And what happened is that many years ago, in the Edo period, and even before, like, leather work was something forbidden. It was banned. It was like a dirty job. So because you have to touch a death animal, it has to do with Buddhism. So in that times, leather was not a good job to do. So I think for some reasons, still leather is still something very expensive in Japan. Even if you buy boots outside Japan on the internet or something, and they come here, you need to pay special taxes for leathers. I don't know if that happens in other countries, but yeah, in Japan is a little bit, things about leather are a little bit difficult. And you have to imagine the amount of leather Traveler's Notebook use. So it's good to work in Thailand, because the supplies are more consistent and more easy and affordable for everyone. So I think they are doing something really good. Also, they are giving jobs to people they really need it in Thailand, and they are treating them very well. So yeah, I wanted to say that. So anyway, this is the back of my Traveler's Notebook. Another thing, please let me tell you, many years ago, Traveler's Notebook was called Midori Traveler's Notebook, because Traveler's Notebook belongs to a mother company that's called Designfield. So Designfield is a stationery company that has many brands inside. It has Midori, it has Traveler's Notebook, it has Touch and Flow, and many other brands. So what happened is Traveler's Notebook was inside. It was one of the products of Midori. It was inside Midori brand, but they separated years ago. So when I see people on the internet, they say, "Can you show me your Midori?" Or somebody put a new elastic, blah blah blah, in your Midori, is actually wrong to say that it's called Traveler's Notebook. Is not called Midori anymore. Just for information, it's not. I'm not want to criticize anyone. I just want to tell, because I think so many people don't know that Traveler's Notebook moved out of Midori brand. They have their own brand now. They still belong to the same company, but anyway, that's what I wanted to say. And then we are going to see the cover now with the beautiful drawing. Okay, the illustration of the Mount Fuji. I'm closing my eyes, so you are seeing that before me. Still my eyes closed. Gonna deep breath and look. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, this is really, really beautiful. I love it. I love it so much. Wow. This is really nice. And I love the notebook has kind of like a bead scratches. Like this is from the handling, and I love it because, I love to get the scratches to see how the leather ages. It's a little bit dry. Sometimes when you get the leather, depending of the season, depending of the piece, we have to think leather was the skin of an animal, so not all the skin is the same. Not all the parts of the skin is the same. So sometimes you get leather that is a little bit more dry. So I recommend you put some beeswax, natural beeswax. Please don't add anything that has chemicals on it. Sometimes they mix beeswax with other stuff. Essential oils is okay. And then you can put other kind of like non-color products for leather, but you have to be aware that same as when you give cream or wax to your shoes, to your leather shoes, they become darker. That same thing will happen with your Traveler's Notebook. So I think I'm gonna put a little bit of wax, yeah, a little bit, because I feel it a little bit dry, but I really, really love it. Yeah, I like it so much. Like when I was living, I'm from Spain. When I was living in Spain, I was obsessed with Japan. So when I had the opportunity, I came to Japan for travel. So I didn't travel to any other country. Now I feel a little bit sad that I have been living in my own country and I didn't visit so many beautiful places, so many other countries in Europe. And I felt sometimes the need or the wish of visiting some places in Europe or even, I don't know, the north of Spain or many other places I never went. So this kind of sentence, like this quote, "Fly to the wall" from Japan, it has a lot of sense from me. It's kind of like I'm living my life again, like I got a second chance to live my life. I'm in Japan already from 15 years ago, and this has been the best 15 years of my life. And I don't mean that I didn't have problems or my life was always happy. No, like actually worst things in my life happened here in Japan, but that made me the person I am right now. And I think all the experiences are good to learn something. So yeah, I'm really happy that 15 years ago I made the decision of coming here. And I don't know, sometimes I know we are very scared of making decisions that they will change our life completely, 90%, 95%, 100%. But I think sometimes it's necessary. If you feel something in your heart, I think sometimes you have to be brave and do it. Of course, I recommend to have a plan B, and I recommend to do things with a very good plan, not just go move to Japan and then when you are here, you will be looking for a job, looking for a place to live. No, it's not like that. You have to plan things in advance. But I think you should follow your dreams because we only live once. So I really recommend that. And also, one of the best things in life is travel and meet people and have experiences. So I really recommend to you if you have the chance to travel, even if it's a short trip, even if it's 50 kilometers from your house, even if it's, I don't know, a hill that is very close to your school or whatever it is really a good thing to travel and to spend time with friends, because life is nothing else than memories and time. So the best we can do is just enjoy and be responsible with our actions. I don't know, I feel we are in the world, and not all of us we have a purpose here. We are just here, but we can give a little bit of us to the world to make the world a little bit better. I always feel that stationery is something that makes a world better, because it connects you with yourself, it connects you with other people with the same interests, and I think it's very healthy. Stationery makes you creative, it makes you more sociable, it makes you more calm. I don't know how to say, it makes you to think deeper sometimes when you are journaling or when you're sending letters, writing letters to your friends. I think somehow when we get a pen in your hand, and when you get a pen in your hand and you write something on paper, it's kind of like a connection with your heart. And I don't know, I think stationery is one of the best things to enjoy in life, besides travel and spending time with friends and the people you love. So yeah, I hope this 2020 you enjoy life so much, and I really, really wish to all of you lots of free time to enjoy with your stationery, because life sometimes gets crazy. And I have to be honest, last year there's so many things I didn't journal, and I feel sad that I couldn't keep that memories. I can do it now, yes, but I will need to catch up like almost a whole year. So I don't want that to happen 2020. So I'm going to do kind of organization for when you cannot journal the same day you went on a trip or something like that. I will make another video about that. So let's open the Traveler's Notebook after my philosophical talking. I'm sorry, sometimes I talk too much. Look at the insert. Oh my god, this is so beautiful. Wow. It's really, really nice. Yeah, I love the fonts they are using. Yes. And the inner part is very nice. It feels very it's different than my other traveler's notebook. My other traveler's notebook, they are more hairy. I don't know how to say. This is more smooth, more like a soft velvet. Yeah, it's really, really nice. And I love this insert. This is made with gold leaf. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. And the paper is cream paper. It's beautiful. I prefer to journal in grid pages, but I love this insert. Really, really beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna need to add here some pockets, and I don't know if I'm gonna. I have the faroof in olive green for my olive, and in blue for my blue one. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the mustard for this one. I have the plastic one also that I was using before for hiking, and when I go hiking I use the plastic one because it's lighter and it feels more protected in case of water accident, rain too heavy or something like that. So yeah, I'm thinking I will need to add that. I'm not a very fan of yellow color. I say that many times. But I love mustard, and it looks so pretty with brown. So I think I'm gonna go for mustard with this one, unless I go crazy and then I go to buy the Van Kuchen pouch that Superior Labor makes. But we are talking about 10,000 yen, so yeah, I'm gonna need to think about that. anyway, I'm very happy, and I'm gonna start to use that for my stationery work. I will replace the insert because I have insert use half, and I wanna finish before to use this new one. And that's all. I don't know if you have any question about Traveler's Notebook, please let me know. I'm just a huge fan of the company, and I have been very lucky. Sometimes I've been enjoying their special events, not just only in Japan, even in other countries. So yeah, it's really, really, really beautiful company to be with, and also their products are very, very high quality, and their paper is one of my favorites. I'm completely in love with MD paper and Tomoe River paper, that is the one that Hobonichi uses. So for me, I don't use other kind of notebooks because I like how it feels to write on that paper. So MD books, MD notebooks, Traveler's Notebook refills, and Tomoe River paper and Hobonichi are my absolute favorites. So that's everything. I hope you like this, and thank you so much for watching the video. Bye bye. Have a nice day.